welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking about the commemorative baseballs that I haven't talked about. This will be part 3 commemorative baseball edition. Just going to start from this side. So these are all Cincinnati balls, San Diego, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Omaha game, Florida, Miami Marlins. This is spring training and this is Texas. So I'm just going to start with these two, the spring training balls. As you can see, each of the baseballs will indicate each of the separate leagues. This is Arizona spring training. This is Florida. To me, they're not as clear to identify. If you didn't realize that was a cactus and that was a palm tree, they're not clear. It doesn't say anything on the ball. What I like, it doesn't have the year on the logo. What I do like about it is that it does show the palm tree and it does show the cactus, so it does identify if you know what they are. And I like that it has the home plate around it to symbolize the baseball and the home plate of baseball. Moving on to this ball. This is a Texas final season ball of their stadium. The year 1994 to 2009. You got the Texas Ranger logo. You got the final season word of what it is. And then you got the stadium. The Ranger logo, the year are really small and hard to see. So I wish they were a lot clearer. I like the final season underneath it. I like how it has a year in the logo. And I like how it has a stadium, but I do find the stadium a bit too dark for my liking. So if that was less dark, the Rangers logo and the year was clear, it would be a really nice logo. I got the Florida Marlin ball here. As you can see, you got the year above it. You have the anniversary, the 25th anniversary, and you got the Florida Marlin jumping through the 25. So you got the team logo, the year, and the team years. So I really like that logo. It's got everything you need, and you know exactly what this ball is compared to these. If you just look at these logos here, you can't. It's not something that I, or pretty sure most people, would easily identify what it is. This one, without looking closely, it's kind of hard to identify to which team in the years that this was used. This is the clearest ball with 4. The next ball, this one is Pittsburgh World Series, 40th year. There's nothing. First glance, if you're not from Pittsburgh, that's where this symbolizes Pittsburgh, so I wouldn't know that this is Pittsburgh without really understanding. I don't know what the scroll looking thing is around it or what it represents, because I'm not a Pirates, or I don't know the history of their team and all that. But overall, 40 years, the year that they last won is nice. Just wish I had the team logo on it and such, and said what it was. Here you have the Omaha ball. 2 teams that played in Omaha are Detroit and Kansas City for a 1-game regular season. I like how it has the word Omaha. I like how it has the map of the state Omaha. Has the MLB logo and a little MLB up there. And has the 2 teams down here. The only thing I don't like is I wish the 2 teams were clear, because even if I zoom in, the teams are hard to see. But I like how it has the state and the Omaha word, so it is clear that it was Omaha and where the game was played. Moving on to this one, unlike the Pittsburgh World Series anniversary ball, this one is a lot clearer. You distinctly can tell that that's a tiger in it, and it's the celebrating the Detroit Tigers 35-year anniversary, 35th anniversary. As you can see in the bottom, has a year of 1984 on it. I like how the tiger's clear. The only thing I don't like is the wording around the tiger is not as clear. So you really got to zoom in. If that was a lot clearer, maybe not having 2 rings around the tiger, or not having it as dark around the tiger. Around the tiger, because as this is the Detroit Tigers celebrating their accomplishment back then. This is the San Diego Padres ball. This ball would have been, for logo-wise, would have been perfection. The only thing missing from this is the team name and the years underneath. Otherwise, that's got a nice 50, and you can see the mascot of the Padres right in it. So it's the 50 and the Padres mascot, which is nice to have. I just wish that it had the team name, or the years and such. And you don't know, is it this 50th season, 50th anniversary? Just something more identifying the year of the team and what specifically the 50 represents. But otherwise, this is a really nice logo ball. Moving on, these are 3 different Cincinnati balls. I'm going to start with this one first. This ball is really simple, but nice. people, as you know, Cincinnati and Pete Rose, one of the best players of all time. That's what this ball symbolizes. 14 was his number. Forever is like him being a legend. So it's a nice, simple. Just could have been maybe clearer that who it was specifically for, because if you see 14 forever, who is it? Like, if you didn't know that it came from Cincinnati, you might not know that it's Pete Rose. So if it maybe just identified his name above it, said Pete Rose, 14 forever, something more identifiable. Maybe had a Cincinnati logo above the 14 and between the 1 and the 4 to indicate Cincinnati. Maybe it would have been would have made it good, but it's simple. 14 is big, and yeah, easy to, nice, clean logo. Now these two balls are from the same year, both represent the same. The only difference is it doesn't have that on top of this ball. It's a retro ball. You can clearly see the 150 on both, big bold letters. It's got the year. It's got the year right there. It tells you that red stockings are were the Cincinnati and what they were known for back in the day. This is it's the Cincinnati. This symbolizes Cincinnati. I'm not really specifically sure what it represents. You can kind of see the old Cincinnati logo underneath. It's small. Maybe if there wasn't as much design and just maybe the shape of it might have been clearer, but overall this is a really nice logo, and it's pretty much the same thing without that top roof looking thing. But otherwise, yeah, some nice logos. This is, to me, I really like that one. Has everything that you want. Has a year. The year is pretty small. Red stockings is small and the logo is small. So maybe those were a bit bigger and the building maybe a bit smaller, not as detailed. They could have just did an outline shape and not put as much detail. This ball is a lot clearer and neater without the top. So that's what I think of each of the balls, commemorative balls. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Subscribe and like, and thank you for watching part 3 of my commemorative baseball collection.